was just marveling at this coffee. Are you into coffee? Buying different beans? You got the Nespresso going there with 101 different pods. What's the story?
I do like an espresso, and I have. I never used to. I don't know when they're triggered, but I do like a good
It's an
espresso.
age thing.
It's an
Whether I
age.
go to the full extent of having all the bits and pieces in the kitchen that makes the perfect coffee. No, I'm not going that far. But I do like to go and try different places. Yeah.
But look, Lester, you got family. You don't need you at the stage. You in the stage where you don't need to make coffee for yourself. You can just summon your minions and delegate them to making you a nice cup of
Yeah,
espresso.
but then you're suggesting that they know what they're doing. So I went to it's everywhere I've been around the world that produces coffee, that it's the same story. We make the best coffee ever. Kenya, Jamaica, wherever. Yeah, this is the best coffee. You won't get coffee like this anywhere else in the world. And I taste them all and I go, yeah,
Yeah.
it's okay. I mean,
It's okay.
yeah, you all say you have the best coffee, but I think I'm just gonna skip this one, thanks.
What are you going to do?
But
Find the local
I think
Starbucks
it's
or?
because yeah, it's about everybody's got different palates, different tastes.
Yeah, sure.
So maybe I've been trained to like a certain thing and not something else.
Brainwashed. Yeah.
So if I've not grown up on Jamaican coffee, am I going to like Jamaican coffee? I
Well, it
like
depends
Colombian
what's in
coffee,
there.
and yeah.
Depends what's in there.
Well, I'm like, I haven't grown up on coffee. Actually, the coffee in Ukraine when I was growing up was pretty bad. It's like, but I do have a really good appreciation for like different blends, regardless whether it's like South American coffee or Arabic coffee or like Ethiopian or Kenyan. It's like it's really nice, and it's nice that like I think we are in a pretty fortunate position that we can get all these different beans here and try them out in a
The thing is,
really
you're going
cool
to go and try
environment.
them all, but you'll still have your favorites.
Yeah.
You'll
So
find something and go, you know what, that
Do you have a
hit the
favorite?
spot.
yeah, I do. Ethiopian coffee.
So for me, it's like in terms of the African blends, I like Congo and Burundi.
Yeah.
But that's
But like,
because they're like
blended like that, or just single origin?
no single
There we
origin,
go.
single
Yeah,
origin
yeah.
for sure.
You're getting into the story now, which is the blended versions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, Burundi is most likely my favorite. In terms of the taste and the richness in the aroma, and Congo from DRC, Democratic Republic of Congo,
Sure.
their coffee is good. My like second tier favorites, most likely Tanzanian, Tanzanian and yeah, Tanzanian.
So the other one,
But South Africa grows some really nice coffee. You know the what's the name?
coffee.
No,
exactly.
no.
Coffee ice.
There's a place like near the mountainous area.
Where north? Zanin.
No. That's like just past.
I mean, what kind of climate do you need
close
to
to
grow?
Sabi. Close to Sabi.
Oh, okay. Like so, but like what? Like close to Sabi?
Close to
like
Sabi,
What?
yeah.
Nelspruit?
Like-
Not Nelspruit.
Like within like 80 kilometers from Nelspruit.
North or south?
God,
No.
that's Mozambique. That's
Yeah, exactly.
It's a long.
North or south?
Are you talking White River?
Yeah, White River.
Or as
Near
far
White
up
River.
as
Yeah.
okay.
So there's like small
more.
small farms that make some really nice coffee.
Okay. Cool. We must try that out.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, this is Ethiopian coffee. I asked them, if I remember correctly, I think they said to me Ethiopian coffee. This is Seattle Coffee Company. They make, yes, this is like I was saying to Oleg
Yeah.
bought this on the way here. I was saying, yes, this is like, oh man, this is just
So nice.
so comfortable. This is just like getting a nice hug from Cindy Crawford. Yeah, that's the only way I can describe it. But
I wouldn't know. I've never hugged her.
the only problem, nor have I. I'm just trying to imagine what it would feel like. Okay, that's what it'll be like.
Better.
I was just saying that I wish I could make my coffee like this.
But his coffee is actually pretty close. Like it is pretty close in terms of like.
Yeah, but you don't want it to be, right? Because you still want to be able to go out and test different things. If you perfect it at home, then you're stuck. You're not going to be able to taste different things.
No. I'm
he
quite
won't
happy.
leave his
I'm
house
quite happy.
ever again.
No. I'm quite happy to be able to make this kind of coffee at home, because then I don't have to go buy it and pay four times the price.
Well, you don't, because Oleg brings it to you.
That is a very good point. Very, very good point.
Oleg has become a minion.
There you go. It's like, I'm on my way. Yeah, don't forget the coffee.
He doesn't even need to ask these days. He's like, here's your
no.
coffee.
He brings it. But then there are also hamburgers and chicken wraps waiting for him. So it's tit for tat. Anyway, but I mean, have you got it at home? Have you got an espresso, or how do you make your coffee? Or you like instant coffee, or?
Yeah, no, I don't do much instant coffee. And I'm trying to cut down on coffees. So I'll probably have 1 or 2 coffees a day. So yeah, an espresso I'd probably have like mid-afternoon or after a big meal. It's just it gets me through the afternoon. But yeah, I have an espresso machine which takes pods. Yeah, and I go and get various pods depending on what I'm feeling like.
Yeah, and what's the sort of variety that you can get in terms of pods? Can you only, in the UK, can you only get Nespresso pods, or are there?
Yeah, there's cheaper versions.
Cheaper versions,
Yeah, I mean, Nespresso is as good as it is. It's mighty expensive for what it is. So there are replica pods out there by various manufacturers, brands. It might even be the same coffee from the same factory. Who knows?
Probably, yeah.
But I like, it's like half the price, and it's easily, you go and click on Amazon now, it'll be here this afternoon, kind of thing.
Yeah. The joys of living in a first world country. Yeah. Amazon Prime.
Yeah, Prime.
Yeah, I was just going to say that just on the last thing on the Nespresso thing is I see that you can actually buy a reusable pod now.
What?
Yeah.
How's that work?
It's got I can't remember exactly how it works, but I think the lid, anyway, but you can reuse it, and then you can use your own sort of ground coffee to put in there.
Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah. Which I think is quite cool, because my sort of like, okay, this is why I don't want to buy an Nespresso, is because of the cost of the Nespresso pods, because in the beginning you could only get Nespresso pods. Then later other people started bringing out, compatible pods for their coffee, which is great, no problem. Still not tempted to buy. I think having a reusable one would tempt me. However, I mean, I've just bought myself one of those mocha coffee percolator pots that you put on the stove or on the gas stove or whatever, and I always thought that it's just going to be so much of a mission to make the coffee, but it's actually not. And so I've switched from instant coffee to making sort of percolated
And what
coffee.
a difference does it make?
Well, definitely you get a bigger hit from it. So like, okay, I don't really feel it that much now, but when I first made them, like the first cup of coffee, I'd go, holy shit. In comparison to instant coffee. Yeah.
For the next 36 hours.
Yeah. And I've also, in terms of cups of coffee per day, I've actually dropped my my consumption. Whereas like with instant coffee, I might be having 8 cups of coffee a day.
Yeah.
And sometimes doubling up 2 spoons of coffee in there, just to get the taste. And it's not as if I buy cheap instant coffee, but definitely I prefer the the beans, and having ground it recently, fresh ground and all that kind of stuff is really enjoying.
It tastes so much better.
Yeah, definitely. But I still can't get this though.
Reusable pod is going to be a game changer here, because there's various coffee machines on the market, and I think there's at least 3 different sizes of those little capsules, depending on the machine you have.
Yeah, because I mean, there's the other
Um,
one which is the
but think
Keurig
about-
one. The Keurig.
Yeah, the volume of those little capsules that go in landfill sites is huge. Is huge. I mean, there's millions of those being used today around the world, and they're not recyclable, and it's
Yeah.
becoming a known issue. So this could be a changer.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So you can pick up a reusable Nespresso capsule for $70 here in South Africa.
Okay,
Take a lot.
That's cheap.
On Takealot, yeah.
How much is a normal capsule or a box? What does
Let's
it work
see.
out to be?
Let's see. Let's have a look here. I had it. Reusable. Where's the espresso pods? Limited edition coffees.
That means it's like stuff they found at the back of the warehouse.
Special reserve. Yeah, it's like, yeah, got to move this quickly.
Let's put
Yeah,
some
so-
marketing spin on it.
Yeah, so 10 pods is 120 Rand.
Ah,
So there's your
okay.
Congo,
Mm.
Uganda, Zimbabwe,
Mm.
Cuba, Brazil. Yeah, so you're looking at a 15 sleeve. Yeah, so 10 pods, you're looking at about $100. So $10 a cup of coffee.
Okay.
Yeah.